Everything was measured. Everything was precise. The world didn't collapse overnight. It dried slowly. By the time anyone noticed, it was already too late. The timeline still existed, fragile, waiting. Aris stood where possibilities intersected. He wasn't reaching for power. He was reaching for control. Obsession rarely feels dangerous at first. Kyle saw the pattern before Aris did. Some warnings aren't meant to stop you, only to haunt you later. Kyle knew this wasn't about saving anyone anymore. Aris thought calm meant correct. Distance grew between them. Not in space, in intent. The system began to listen. And then, 7 seconds slipped. 7 seconds felt harmless. Aris barely touched the future. Reality didn't scream, it bent. The air itself hesitated. People moved forward, slightly out of rhythm. Silence can be a warning. Time didn't fight back. It compensated. That's when Aris felt it. Something had been taken. Memories loosened their grip. One face slipped away. Not erased. Unreachable. Kyle understood the cost immediately. Reflections don't lie, they lag. For a moment, Aris wasn't alone. Absence has shape. Then he was. Doubt entered quietly. Something was missing. No one could name it. Kyle looked where someone should have been. The system dimmed as if satisfied. The word appeared without permission. Time began to overlap itself. This wasn't how the story was told before. Even I felt it unravel. Aris stood still as everything else moved on. Kyle no longer felt solid. The future misaligned by a fraction. Small enough to ignore, big enough to doom. Aris had crossed something invisible. There was no way back. Only forward, incorrectly. This wasn't heroism. It was interference. The future took note. Vikarslik verecekti. This was the moment the future stopped being fragile and became dangerous.